Hello, mis amigos, and welcome to day 7 of £200 to 10,000. We just checked the bank account, it's sitting at about £164 total. We had our bank account take out some interest because we didn't pay back the credit card minimum payment. So they took out like an extra 40 quid, hence why we're sitting at about 164. So plan of action today, we want to provide as much value as possible to people quickly. It's bank holiday weekend, but we need to sit down, we need to find a way to provide as much value in exchange for some money quickly. So if that means increasing the offers, I might just craft an insane offer today where it's only available for like the next 3 days, and then it's just going to get people to take action really quickly. So that might be for like my LinkedIn automation side of things that I'll be setting up for people, maybe securing some deposits or consultation calls. My barber is very keen. Well, he wants to give me money. Like, he doesn't even know my financial situation. He just offered to give me money. But I know that I can benefit him quite a lot when it comes to mindset coaching and I suppose lifestyle coaching. So I'd like to offer him some of that in exchange for some money. And hopefully it's all going to work quite well. Right, so the plan of action right now, we obviously have 164 quid. We can't use our credit card anymore because it's been superseded, or like it's exceeded the limit, or superseded. So the plan of action, go to the cafe, do a fuckload of work, plan the next week moving forward so that we've got a clear structure on exactly what we're going to achieve, who we're going to reach out to, how we're going to achieve it, and then what's the other thing? I need to go to the bank, get a new card, and I think from there it's literally just taking action. I mean, I think I'm going to reach out to quite a lot of people today on LinkedIn, schedule in like 5 LinkedIn posts or so for this coming week, make sure I can create some urgency for people and just craft a good offer. I think that's what I can do right now. Keep praying to the Lord. I'm going to bring my Bible with me to the cafe. I'm literally just going to get like some eggs, and I'm bringing my own bottle of water. I'm not going to buy a coffee because that's just money that I don't really need to spend. So just going to go get some eggs, work in the cafe, and yeah, I'll keep you updated, guys. Hope you're all having a blessed day. This is a very interesting time in my life, but I know that it's all going to work out, and that I know I've already achieved my goals. I'm already at £10,000 profit this month. So it's already done. It's already done, mis amigos. Seize the day, let's get to it. Hello, mis amigos. How's it going? We're at the end of day 7. It's currently 20 to 12 midnight. We planned for the next week. We got a to-do list set up, and yeah, we did like a little bit. We just messaged a few people, not too many. I had complete and utter brain fog today. I feel like I probably burnt myself out by working ridiculous hours, and I realized that working more isn't necessarily the answer, but working smarter is. And I have not been like working smart at all. I've just been thinking about work when I get to bed, thinking about work when I wake up, thinking about work during the day, and then in between I'm just not enjoying myself while I'm out in a beautiful country. So I went to the cafe today and I did like a couple hours of work, had some eggs, cost me 3 quid, and then I approached this one guy who was working on a laptop, and he was a business owner. He had a couple of businesses. Nice guy, and yeah, I connected with them on LinkedIn. Don't think anything's going to come from it, but you never know. You got to approach the people, and maybe I'll meet him again at some point in my life. Maybe I'll see him again, and maybe we'll be doing different things that I can help him out with. Who knows? So you never know what good can come from a situation like that, but you gotta put yourself in those situations, right? After I did that, I went down to the pool because I was praying to God. I was like, God, just tell me what to do. Just give me some guidance. So I went down to the pool outside my hotel, and I brought my Bible with me, and I sat outside and I studied the Bible. And I was looking for words in there that would comfort me, because I've been struggling, guys. I've been struggling mentally. I've felt like a little bit burnt out, and yeah, I was like kind of like, how the fuck am I going to do this? I've got no idea how I'm going to get through this. I can't really afford the rent for the next place, so I've got to make money in the next couple of days, really. So all of these questions were going through my head. All of these things were going through my head. I was overthinking everything, and I broke down. I called my dad, and I said, look, Dad, I don't want any money or anything, but I just want you to know that I'm struggling, and I kind of just want to hear your voice. And he just comforted me, and it was a really nice conversation. I've slowly built up my relationship with my dad again lately, and you know, we haven't always had the best relationship, but lately he's been really close, really supportive, and yeah. So I called him in this time of need, and I just bawled my eyes out. I looked like a melon, and because I was crying, probably a watermelon. And it was a lovely phone call. It lasted about 20 minutes, and he told me some stories about when he thought that he was never going to get out of a situation. Something pulled through. He was in sales, he was doing door-to-door sales, and he couldn't afford to pay his rent, he couldn't afford to pay fuel to get home, and he needed to make a sale. And he knocked on 20 odd doors or so and didn't make a penny. So he spoke to his sales manager, and he asked him, he said, what am I doing wrong? And the guy said, you're not doing anything wrong. He said, well, if it's not me, it must be the product. He said, no, the product's fine. You just got to keep persisting. You got to keep going. So the next door that he knocked on, it was someone that he knew, and they had a great conversation. And from there, the guy ended up buying whatever my dad was selling, and he managed to make his rent, and he managed to pay his debts and everything. And you know, from there, the guy was really happy, but he got out of that situation. And there's this one quote that I heard today, and he said, you have survived 100% of the things that you thought were going to destroy you, thought that were going to be the be all and end all. You had no idea how you're going to get out of this situation, but you survived. You did it. You've survived 100% of the situations that you thought you'd never get out of. And I heard that quote, and I realized this is the story that I will one day tell to my kids, just like my dad did to me. The time when I went to Bali and I started a business. I had a couple of businesses at the time, and I had the sole intention of being self-reliant, not asking anybody for money, and finding a way in a foreign country to provide for myself and make so much money that I could provide for my mum and pay for her bills as well. And it's a story that I'm going to one day tell. The days that I thought about giving up and asking for people for money, but I kept going because I believed in God, I believed in the Lord, and I believed that He would provide. And from there, everything worked out, and I earned my first £10,000 month, 10 grand month. 10k month sounds a bit better, let's go with that. It's the story I'm going to one day tell, and it's going to be a brilliant story because so many things have happened already. Obviously I've broken down, obviously I haven't been enjoying this as much as I'd like to because I've been worrying so much, but it's bank holiday weekend, nobody is fucking working, nobody's replying to messages at the moment, and there's nothing I can really do about that. So I just gotta accept it. I just gotta let it be that it's a fact. So tomorrow and Monday, I'm gonna take some time off to work on my mindset again, work on my faith. I'm gonna read Think and Grow Rich, I'm gonna read the Bible, I'm gonna go to a temple or something. I'm not gonna spend too much money, I just wanna spend money on taxis just to go to visit these beautiful places and walk around, read outside in the sun, and just be present, because that's something I'm not doing. And guys, like, This is a luxury that I can afford. It's free. I can go anywhere, like via a taxi, which is 50p, and just go sit somewhere, enjoy the nature, and read a book. And I think sometimes the beautiful things, the best things that give you the most peace are free. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing this next couple of days, because my mindset's not been tapped in as much as I'd like it to be. And I know for a fact that God's going to provide for me. So amigos, it's been an interesting day. Thank you for following along. This is day 7, and I will see you tomorrow. Adios.